All right, we're all on this, trying not to get that other worksheet handed out. If we all do this together, we won't do the other worksheet. Say, it's a little out of order here, but it says the axis of symmetry. Who can tell me it's sort of part of the quadratic formula, but just sort of the boring part? From yesterday, we're going to do, say it. X equals? Negative b over 2a. Okay, if the one kid gets left, get off your phone, please. All right.
No.
Go ahead and do that, please. Go ahead and do that, please, right now. This is from yesterday. If you were gone, this is what happened yesterday. A is 1. B is negative 3. So negative b. Okay, stop. Look.
What should be
Are those junior high kids or are they? No, they're ninth grade. I didn't see one of those ninth
Too
grade.
cold to be outside.
They're all fresh.
Give it an hour.
Yeah, it is a lot chilly. Hopefully sooner than less.
Okay. Got x equals 1.5. Say yup.
Yep.
All right. Now, the vertex. The vertex. I don't have a calculator up here. Maybe I'll actually pop my calculator up. Please remember the shortcut. Try that right now. Go 1.5 storage in X. There's calculators back there. If you open the drawer, there's probably even more calculators. If you open the drawer, there's more.
Right here.
Wait, so 1.5 is the vertex?
Yeah, that's the axis of symmetry, and it's going to get the vertex, which needs two
You just
parts.
hit enter.
The vertex needs two parts.
So 1.5 is the axis.
That's the axis right there. Yep, there's your axis. Yep, cool. 1.5 storage in X, and then go x squared minus 3x minus 4, and I would appreciate if you would shout out what it is. Negative 6.25. Cool. Yes. Axis of symmetry. That in a moment is going to be our straight up and down line. Cool. All right. Our vertex is going to be our highest or lowest point. Yes.
How did you get that point?
This 6.25? We took this 1.5 and we put it into this original equation. Or were you here yesterday?
It's really easy.
Okay. Or there's a fancy way in the calculator I can show you later. But basically we just did 1.5 squared minus 3 times 1.5 minus 4. So that's how that calculation was gotten. Cool. All right. This is a little bit new today, but not much. If this is a positive number, folks, look here. The parabola looks like this, and our vertex is a minimum. If this is positive, our parabola looks like this. That's a minimum. It's just a lowest point. That's not a real big deal. All right. Next thing it's asking for is the y-intercept. This is brand new. This is brand easy. The y-intercept, I'm going to write all this stuff on the sideboard because I'm recording this for all those children at home. The y-intercept is easy. The y-intercept is 0, c. There is no calculation that needs to be done. So I'm writing the axis of symmetry, the vertex. So the y-intercept is easy. It is 0, just say it. Just look at it and say it. 0, negative 4. It's that easy. It is 0, negative 4. All right. You will see on your little sheet, or those of you at home, step 4 says to factor and do the big T. So step 4 says to factor and do the big T. So while I'm erasing this, would you factor and do the big T? By the way, we'll make that say 0, by the way. And multiplies to be -4, adds to -3. All right, that was pretty easy. And the big T, and we don't need that parenth. And then we write it as 4, 0 and -1, 0. All right. And those are called zeros.
Why did it switch sides?
Like originally you wrote it as 0, -4 for the y-intercept.
I think the formula, did I say that? For the y-intercept, I hope I said 0, c. That is the formula for the y-intercept. I hope I said it, so then it is the y-intercept.
Okay.
Okay, we're cool. All right, the next thing says to graph, and here's what I need to see on the graph. Here's what I need to see on the graph. So there's a dorky little graph sitting there. So on the dorky little graph, here's the number of dashes you need to make. You need to make some dashes, so do you see it goes vertex of -6.25, and that's about the lowest number. So at least make some dashes going down to about -7. By the way, the accuracy of the graph is not super important, but labeling the stuff is important. And I'll show you what that means, I promise. Here, let me turn this over for the children who aren't here. All right. Now, the zeros are over 4 and back 1. So let's go maybe over 5 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to change colors. All right. The axis of symmetry of x equals 1.5. If you would, at 1.5, draw an up and down dotted line, and either down nice and low, write x equals 1.5, or sort of way up high. All right. Axis of symmetry. The vertex, labeling it is more important than getting it in the perfect spot. So I'm going over 1.5, down 6.25, and I'm labeling that as 1.5, comma, -6.25. The y-intercept is 0, comma, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we label that 0, comma, -4. And our zeros are 4, comma, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't really often need you to write 4, comma, 0. You sure can, because this one sort of is very easy, and the other one is -1, comma, 0. How about we do label them? And then we simply do as good a parabola as we can, attempting to hit those points. And that's what we are trying to do. Anyone wonders that took 9 minutes?